American law has a strong presumption in favor of pretrial release. Only a carefully defined group of people can be detained while their cases are pending, and only after they've received due process. That means that the vast majority of people should be released pre-trial. So let's talk about that group of people. How should they be released, and under what, if any, conditions? Many people can safely be released without any conditions, other than a simple promise to return to court and stay out of legal trouble. In fact, for a lot of people, this sort of release on recognizance is actually the best way to ensure they succeed. But some people may need assistance to help make sure they return to court and remain arrest-free. Depending on the jurisdiction, the assistance may include, among other things, court date reminders, pretrial supervision, or electronic monitoring. These conditions are meant to improve a person's chances of success while they're in the community waiting for their case to be resolved. Conditions should not be imposed arbitrarily or across the board. There are two main principles that should guide judges' discretion in setting conditions of release. First, the Supreme Court tells us that any conditions imposed must be the least restrictive necessary. That means the least restrictive necessary to provide reasonable assurance of court appearance and public safety. We limit the use of conditions for the same reason we limit the use of pretrial detention. Conditions, just like detention, are an imposition on the freedom of someone who's not been convicted of a crime. Conditions should therefore be used sparingly and only when necessary. Second, before imposing release conditions, judges must make individualized findings that such conditions are necessary. This is meant to avoid having people saddled with conditions that might not be helpful, and in some cases could actually be harmful to their success. In short, pretrial release conditions should be tailored to the needs of each person. So the bottom line is that pretrial release conditions must be deployed carefully and never categorically. And they should never be based solely on someone's charge or solely on someone's assessment score. They should be determined on a case-by-case, individualized basis, and they must always be aimed at helping the person succeed while on pretrial release.